the river of my emotion meditation flow. Often we experience very difficult emotions we don't want to feel necessarily. Emotions such as anger, despair, sadness. Emotions we would rather avoid, suppress, deny. Unfortunately, emotions which we deny or suppress or hide away somewhere in the psyche, they find their way into the body, and it's often through other difficult experiences that we get triggered into experiencing these old emotions again. Emotions need to be felt, it needs to be expressed, it needs to find a way, a river, a flow through your system, through your organism, for you to come back into balance, for you to come back in harmony with your body, with your system again. So this emotion flow meditation I wrote for the purpose of providing a safe container in which to feel these emotions, to embody these emotions and allow it a place where it can be safely expressed and dissolved, hopefully. So if you're ready, find a quiet place where you can be undisturbed for the duration of the meditation. Take a moment to arrive in the present moment. Settle into a comfortable position with your body at ease, and which you will be able to sustain for the duration of the meditation. Sometimes assuming a position of or posture of dignity with a straight back, the spine relaxed, not rigid, your eyes open softly or closed gently, is most conducive to getting from the practice, the meditative practice, what you need. But sometimes lying down with your limbs softly resting is more preferable. Try to not doze off or to fall asleep in this position though. Say to yourself, I will remain alert and awake. As you are at ease in the position you prefer, become aware of your body in the ways it touches itself. Your eyelids touching, your mouth touching, your sitting bones on your seat or your body on the surface that you're lying on. Become aware of all these places where your body is touching. Now turn your attention to your breath. Notice the place where it enters and leaves your body. Notice what that feels like. Is it cold when it enters your nostrils and warm on the exhale? Notice the quality and pace of your breath without judging it or trying to change it in any way. Be curious, like when you arrive at a new place for the first time, curious to get to know the place and what it is about. It is normal for our minds to wander during meditation. Become aware of the mind's tendency to do that. Allow yourself then to return to the breath or the body at any moment without judgment. Be gentle and kind in your awareness of these wandering moments or thoughts. Begin to tune into the sensations in your body. Whatever arises, allow that with openness. As we focus on the sensation in your body, any particular sensation, something that is standing out, maybe painful, uncomfortable, quite prominent. It is normal for a memory or another sensation or an emotion to be associated to the sensation you are focusing on. And it may enter into your awareness at any moment. Just allow yourself to listen to the sensation. The aim here is not to analyze the emotion, but to rather allow it a safe space for expansion. Usually when we suppress an emotion, it contracts into some form of energy tension in the body. When we allow an emotion space in the body, such as we are doing here now, we give it permission to rise to the surface in safe containment. Remember, we do not need to fear our emotions if we don't force them up or under. We run away from facing certain emotions because we fear being overwhelmed, falling apart, being too much, judged or rejected. Generally just being scared of that emotion and what might happen if we allow it. The aim here is not to reject, judge, or suppress your emotions. To just allow it to spontaneously emerge and flow as it wishes to. Remember, our bodies are mostly fluids, and water is symbolic of our emotions. Our bodies are approximately 70% water, and so is the surface of our planet. Water is the lifeblood of this planet, and we as humans need it for our survival. We can't go without it for more than a few days. So bring whichever emotion is present to your awareness, open awareness. Imagine it as a river in constant movement, swirling inside your body. To keep your emotions in balance and harmony with your body and your outer world, I want you to hold a space for it now and embrace it in whatever form it is. Imagine what would be going on with the flow. What would going with the flow, the river of your emotion, look like? What if you just participate with the movement of your emotions through your body? Can you allow yourself to be fluid in meeting the path of your unfolding emotion right now? What is this emotion revealing to you in terms of a need? What is the quality of the felt sensation in your body? Is it a spiral, a slow trickling brook, a river full of rapids, a waterfall, or a crashing wave? Perhaps a placid lake? Simply listening to the internal landscape of your being and being aware of your breath is all you need to do right now. So as you are with that experience, I want you to repeat the following. You can do this quietly, internally, or out loud. I allow the river of my emotion to run inside of me. I allow the river of my emotion to create its own path within me. I allow the river of my emotion to run freely. I remove all obstacles to the river of my emotion. I allow the river of my emotion to wash the interior of my landscape, to purify and cleanse the cells of my being. I allow the river of my emotion to flow through me and out of me, where it trickles down to find a stream on the exterior landscape of my being. I allow the river of my emotion to join with the earth beneath my bare feet. I allow the river of my emotion to join with the streams, rivers, and oceans, the exterior landscape of the earth's surface. I allow the river of my emotion, which pours directly from my soul, to pour into the body of the earth and the body of the soul of the cosmos, the universe, the divine. This is where I join with all life and become one with all. Allow the felt sense of your present experience to ripple out until it settles. Return to the body in relation to physical space. Notice again the areas where your body is touching the ground, touching other parts of your body, touching the surface you're sitting on or lying on. Tune your senses to your immediate surroundings. Take a couple of conscious breaths, slower exhales, pausing a little between the in and out breaths. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes, move your limbs, especially at the joints. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you.